Alright then, half time to
I can smell a
evacuate
cat
ourselves
miles
from
out.
these premises.
Some people think that's odd. I think it's talent.
So what's to be done next? Yeah, we shall do that returning thing. Probably going through that route again, since it was such a pain to find the route through the other path. But once we have relayed the message to that fellow, it's time we moved on with the Dawn Guard things, I believe. I do not think these two can provide that much assistance, especially when we have the visit to the embassy to be done further up north. As well as the disembodied voice thing and all that, but as for now the plan is quite simple. This part of it will be the most boring one though. It's not too long since I cleared this route, so nothing much will be likely to happen here. Yep. Nothing special.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Well, you do that then. My bladder is full, otherwise I would have offered to help you. So let's see here. Only fellow travelers on the road provide me with any change. Ah, he's hunting that rabbit over there. Best of luck with that. Don't think it's that worth it, but if he's that determined, it's his feet that are getting wet. And he's left his horse this far. Well, again, his choice. Missing skeletons over there. Perhaps I was in the wrong about not facing much. Yes, there are indeed skeletons. Well, we've dealt with that. Simple enough. A shame I didn't get to swing at any of them. Since, as we know, Stenda does not look kindly upon those that worship the Daedra. And I don't think raising undead is of much merit to others than those who have chosen the Daedra as a target of their worship. Now this is the part where the haze settles in, but what's over here? Roadside ruins. A bandit lays dead here. I wonder why. That might actually explain it. A creature of the forest. Not any longer present. I don't know what I would do with these things. But if bandits have found it worthy to come here... Catalog of weapon enhancements. Sure, why not? What's over here? This is not worth my time. Oh well. curiosity was rewarded. Cannot say that would not be the case. But I might also say that the reward was lesser than anticipated. But at least it provided some much needed action on this journey. That was the fight cave or combat cave or whatever it was. Something along those lines anyway. Not exactly my first choice of activity. And here we are. Spending the moment outside, are you, Narri?
Be the Dragonborn legend, would you?
Come on in. I got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Do you have a second? I need your help.
I might take a look at it at a later moment.
To leave now.
What did you say?
To leave. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Why would I need
Hear any
to
juicy gossip in town?
leave?
Be sure to share it with me.
Ah, there you are, Marcus Janus. Talk to Val. Agreed to meet with you.
Excellent. Well done, my friend. I'm ready to go, but there's just one thing. I'm getting too old for fighting. Well, at least by myself, that is. I was hoping that it wouldn't be too much of a burden on you to escort me to the keep. There's another 250 gold in it for you, if you will.
Well, sure. Stick close to me and
Right
let's
behind
move.
you, but don't go too fast. Unlike you young ones, I'm not cut out for this shite anymore.
I have a horse. I hope you can handle that.
Be mindful. I made...
So, you coming after us, or...? Looks like it. If I go this way, you follow. Why are you...
No time to chat. Please, let's make haste to Helgen.
Let's. So are you coming with me or not? I am on a horse. And I'm going this way. And you are refusing to follow. Fine, I leave the horse behind then, if that's what you will. Is it that?
No time to chat. Please, let's make haste to Helgen.
Is it that I'm not supposed to have a horse with me? Is it that?
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
Well, apparently it is. You're making this awfully difficult for yourself. I'll let you know that much. But if it comes to that...
My eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Hoff, would you
Empire.
kindly do a thing for
What do
me?
you need?
Chop us some firewood while I lecture this fine man on why this is a stupid idea. Alright, you see, we have horses and you don't. I understand that. But the fact that I cannot take my horse with me is a detriment. You see what Hoff is or was doing
Never
just
trust a
now?
danger with a Trade, huh? What do you need?
Continue if you would. So the problem is that if you deny me my horse, I cannot take my camping equipment with me, which means Hoff here has to chop some extra wood for us so we won't freeze to death if it comes to that. So just so you know, we are losing more than just speed by you being stubborn about the horses. But if that's so, it'll be so. Can't help it now, I guess. Alright, I believe that to be it. Let's move. Oh yeah, and since Hoff isn't
What
the
can I do? Yes.
brightest candle in the candlestick, I guess I'll have to remind him to follow me with those firewood pieces he had just acquired. You are coming, are you not? Good. Well, let's move further then.
Did you see a dog out there?
Yeah, I have a dog with me. What sort of dog?
The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Well, okay. Guess it's not a stray dog then. And I need to take a drink. And apparently eat. Something I will have to admit, lacking the horse is going to make difficult. So let's move quick, shall we? You coming? Good. It's been a while since I've been on the road on my own 2 feet. But I cannot say I would have missed the experience. Oh yeah, this banditry outpost. I missed it in the night since it was too dark to really focus on fighting them, but I think now it is more or less required for us to do so. With you following.
Ah, damn it.
Are you kicking the rocks, Hoff?
You hit like an old lady.
Right, so where are the bandits? Are there any? Did you die at the mere sight of me? Cause, well, while I would appreciate making my job easy, I don't think that's exactly the kind of attitude that gets banditry done. But I'll take it. Ah, you are there. Excellent. Let's get on with it. And since I mentioned needing the food, let me just... Ah, darn it. You spooked it. No food for me then. That's a house we won't be needing to investigate right now, I believe. What's going on over here? A bandit? Well, we'll put a stop to this right on quick.
The last of them.
So, Talsgar the Wanderer, you've been holding up quite well, have you? I see, you might have done the job I saw earlier. Appreciate it, but I am kind of in a hurry now, so I cannot stop to talk with you. Really? Let's try again, Marcus. Alright, now I might get the... Ah, really? It went this way. Got him. That should help me keep myself fed on this journey. And that hide should help me get some things made for myself. So this entryway is open now. Well, that makes things a bit simpler for the returning warrior. Marcus, you coming? Good, good. I got this weapon ready. Let's swap it for that one. So, I believe it was through here. What? Well, guess there's wild animals running through this. Might I land a shot if I... No. Oh well. Nothing much was lost. And sorry about the possibly unsteady movement just a moment ago. I needed to sneeze.
Yeah. I see you're back. Better get Marcus inside. Valerius is waiting. Marcus and I can catch up on old times later.
Very well then.
Valerius Tiberius Arctoria, you old dog. Come here, my friend. Let us have a look at you.
Marcus, why have you come here?
Valerius, I'm sure this is quite a shock to you, and terribly unexpected. I came here to check on my family, but it appears none of them survived. Then I realized you were here, so I decided it was in both our interests for two old friends to meet again. At
The
last.
stray dog.
Oh, your brother.
Are you really doing this again?
Marcus, I'm very sorry. Whatever the circumstances, it does my eyes good to see you again after all these years.
Yes. Same here, old friend. Same here. So, the Keepers of Hatu in Skyrim. Who would have ever dreamed of such a time?
All right, Janice, what is it you really want? Don't forget, I know you, so out with it.
Yes, you do know me, old friend, better than most. Very well. I aim to rebuild this town and make her my home.
Rebuild? Janice, I have no intention of helping you or anyone else rebuild a town. I'm here on other business.
Rebuilding
yes,
hell
I
again?
know, Valerius, but if what I propose is true, perhaps we can be mutually beneficial to one another. All I'm asking is that you hear me out. After that, if we're not in agreement, we can part ways and you'll likely never see me again. But Valerius, there's plenty of time to get to all that later. Right now, let's just catch up on old times.
Well, you're in luck, Janice. Those bandits left some fresh wine downstairs, and I need a drink.
Yes, I could use a drink too, old friend. Let me say goodbye to my new friend, and I'll join you. I can't thank you enough for your help. As agreed, here is your compensation.
Yeah, thank you. But you never mentioned rebuilding until now. Why did you keep me in the dark? Cause that actually sounds interesting, unlike what you were offering me before.
I apologize for that. I certainly wasn't intentionally keeping anything from you. I just wanted to meet with Valerius before I brought it up. But yes, I want to make Helgen my home. But she certainly has seen better days, that's for sure.
Agreed.
You know, I grew up just across the border in Cyrodiil. And Helgen was always a place my family visited when I was a boy.
That I can halfway relate
I have
to.
fond memories of those days. And now, with my brother and his family gone, let's just say he'd be happy that I settled here.
I see.
From what I could tell as we came in, it'll be a lot of work cleaning everything up. But nothing impossible. Then we can take a look at what's left of these buildings and begin rebuilding from there. I'm sure there'll be plenty of work for you if you're interested. Why don't you take a day and think about it? That'll give Valerius and I some time to catch up and come up with a plan. Can you return to see us in a day or so?
Yeah, sure. I'll see you later. Not in a day, probably. I'll be making a trip to Solitude, but I'll see you later.
Thank you once again, friend. I'll see you then.
Now then, Marcus, let's go get that wine. You're in one piece, so I trust your trip went smoothly.
Well, I will have to admit that I am not too interested in this whole shebang, but I am more interested in it than what I was when I was simply doing errands for these two. Rebuilding Helgen. Yes. They might even offer me some of the legitimacy into my lordship. Something I've lost due to the Falmor. And none of us enjoyed their company, so it would be an excellent kick right in their figurative groin. Right after I've infiltrated the embassy too. Yes, actually. I'm quite sure that I'll be back here. And while I am a wee bit hungry and tired, I should be able to make the journey back to Falkreath and rest there for the upcoming journey. So after that I'll be attending to eradicating a group of bandits for the Jarl and heading to... what was it now? Can't remember her. Yes, it was a her. It was a she, yes. Can't remember her name, but something about Dwemer research. And then there would be the matter of the disembodied voice, and right after that it would be the embassy part. So that's the to-do list for now. Who was shouting? Nobody, I presume. A good choice. Shouting at me usually does not end well. Especially if it's something around the sort of you'll be easier to rob when you are dead. Because while I am not the toughest traveler out here, if the bandits are foxes, I might well be a wolf. Sure, if they all gang up on me, I will and should perish. But since I have Hoth by my side, we are two big wolves against a band of foxes. It's an even matchup at best, I like to believe. Which is a long way from the time I stumbled into a group of bandits around. Or did I stumble at the Bleak Falls Sparrow anymore? Cannot even remember. Been on so many adventures since then, have I?
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
Well, in that case, you're heading in the wrong direction unless you're looking for a carriage ride. Since Solitude is this away, as far as I am aware. The scenery is neat, I'll have to admit. And the familiar haze returns once again. I believe the town was down here, was it now? Better check up on the map. I've managed to pass the intersection to the town, but this should take me around as well. And that's what I get for wandering about. I guess I also could take a look at that one lady's thing now. Since I returned and I intend to spend some time sleeping, that should be quick enough.
Oh, did you need something?
Let me know if you need anything.
This is an old Skyrim's staunch
Ah, there you are.
Do you have a second? I need your help.
Now about your
Did
problem.
you change your mind?
Yes, I can help you find your
thank
locket.
you.
Lead on.
Let me take you there right away.
Today's come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
So where have you dropped it?
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we'll take back.
This way? No, not this way. Here?
I think I dropped it around here somewhere. Do you see it?
Okay, I'm not one to usually question people on matters like these, but how could you have dropped it? Ow. Ow.
Sorry, love. Nothing personal. I just need to relieve you of your coin. Take care now.
Hoth? Hoth? Hoth, she robbed me for the sum I hired you for, so you better help me with this. She would go this way, wouldn't she? The quickest way outside. Ah.
Times against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense?
I'm telling you, this is a mistake.
Everything all right?
I got my gold back. Is a mistake with
You
me.
expect me to believe that?
Nothing wrong, I assure you.
I still don't like it, but I guess I'll overlook it. This time.
Like your
Everything here
helmet, good
appears to be
sir.
in order. You can move along now.
That was unexpected. Why did you help me?
I think you have learned your lesson. Now go. Stay out of trouble, will you?
I don't know why you're doing this, but thank you. If you're ever in need of a treasure hunter like me, you know where to find me.
Treasure hunter, eh? Well, as long as I've Hoth by my side, I've no need for your less than legal measures. I'll tell you that much. Where we have to have a case much like Lydia's, then things might be different.
Welcome.
But I most certainly do not hope
There's a clean mug around.
for those matters to repeat themselves.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
A
Sure
room,
thing.
if I
It's
may
yours
ask.
for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
So the room that once belonged to Marcus Janus is now mine.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
So let's see. a longer rest might be in order. Last was left a little short, and I cannot travel in the pitch black of the early hours anyhow.
At some point, we should hire Tekla on here. If she could just spend less time serving.
Right, so...
I wish I could afford to pay you both,
could you move?
I really do.
Oh, wait. You are here. Have you got for sale? I'd like to see if you have any food I did. Salt? I'll make do without. Rabbit and salmon that I'll have, and the cooked beef.
You hear any?
So let's see. There we go. Cooked beef shall remain for later. And then the drink.
Is he gossip in town?
That was a little bit too much, but... Wonder if Arissa would want to repay me back, but cannot seem to find her right about now, so...
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
It's a shame, isn't it? But I'd like a refill of water now.
Of course.
Well, look who it is.
I'll be right here if you need anything else.
So, let's move again. And of course, Arissa appears right as I have judged. I cannot seem to find her right now. Either I have been blind, or she did that to annoy me. I would not be surprised at either, if we are being brutally honest. But so, where was the place the Jarl wanted us to go again? Bile Gulch Mine. We'll make our way there by going a long way north, I see. And then we can take the path to the forest around the place where we... Right after Half Moon Mill, we'll turn left, and that'll be about it. Let's not make it too hard on ourselves. Also, this haze and darkness are not helping. I would have assumed that by 7 AM we would already have some sun, especially in the southern parts of the land. But if it refuses to rise, well, then we'll need to bring our own sources, which will eventually burn out. At least we have the candlelight spell if we really end up needing light and are out of torches, but I somehow prefer the more natural light of this. The candlelight spell has the certain brightness to it that I do not really appreciate, especially when it shines to my eye from over my head. Was I seeing things? Yeah, I probably was seeing things. Thought that was a bloody skull flying by for a second. Ugh, the sky is bleak. Not the greatest day to be taken off to the forest path, but an adventurer cannot choose the days he works, for he needs to work every day to sustain himself. Skip a few, and your sword arm will already be rusty by the time you notice yourself needing it again. That's how it works with any trade. Skills need to be handled well. And it's about here where I take the left. And I have turned enough, yes. Right, so straight from here. Banamist was on the left from here, but we are indeed just going straight ahead. Alright, I'm having trouble seeing, but we'll be taking the right from an upcoming intersection. Ah, Stormcloaks. Well, they do their job. Bit more to the right, I am missing the path. Ah, there we are. Right then.
You know how to confuse the
Probably up there.
Just showing the cemetery. Go on for days.
I heard copious amounts of wolves, and there they are, right behind me. No, bad dog. Doesn't seem like there'd be more around, so let's just get on with it. Right, so our way takes us onward and... Hold up! Is that a creature of elemental fire over there? Sure looks like it. Don't really appreciate them in my neighborhood. I wish I would hit a shot for once. There we go. 8. A fireball I would rather not have eaten, but... sometimes those things happen. Fire salts, well, they are somewhat rare, so... Was attacking a fox? Silverhand. Appreciate the work these people do, so... While they are against the companions, all of them, and that's not right, I still do believe that the fact they are fighting against the Daedric Lord, commendable. So for now, I'd rather remain with neutral relations to them. Now where am I supposed to be going? Down, I see. This is not quite the direction I wanted to take. That might be Bile Gulch as far as I know. Best leave my horse here, out of harm's way, and make sure I have the right weaponry for the job, and a fool's errand to rush forth with reckless abandon. That much I have learned on my travels. I'm starting to have enough of those flowers. Right then, any more of you around here somewhere? Sounds like it. Can't see any of you though. Come to view, I have a bow. Doesn't seem like they have much interest in that. Right, so where over here might you be? Multiples of you, I see. Well, let's gather you for just a moment. That's you done. There you go. And best prepare myself for the next one in case Hop is having trouble. No, Hop handled it pretty well. There we go. Lots of orcs here, I'll have to admit. More than I was expecting. They are warrior folk, I'll admit. Steel blades. A reinforced coif, that's better than mine. Might they have... Yes, they have a smelter here, so I will take what I can make to steel. And let's see this hat here. It would seem the game has frozen to death. So I will be back in just a moment. Right, back at it. And dispatched in brutal and quick fashion. So let's get back on with what we were doing just a moment ago. We were wanting to check how this... It has less warmth to it, but it's better in coverage and armor, so if I put it on my head, I do not even look spectacularly dumb, even if the color is a bit blacker than I would like. Let's gather these, since I can make something good out of steel. Crossbow, no. Armor pauldrons, no. Long mace, yes. Warhammer, yes. Skyforge, no, no, no. Actually, yes. Yes, yes. And that would be it. Yep, that would be it. Hoff, would you carry these for a moment?
Trade, huh? Alright.
Just for a moment, till we get back to the horse proper. So that I do not have to split my attention while we are inside. Right, so... Seems like there's Orihatum here, which would indeed hint at why the orcs are so interested in this place. Can't see a soul inside. That I'll have. An expertly locked chest. Let's see if I cannot change the state of said lock real quick. Not with the first few picks anyhow, but I think I'm close to solution here. Ah, yes. So a common gem, Septim's iron, leather boots of blade turning. This enhancement seems interesting. For the maul, I do not think I have much use.
I like good women. Hello? Time there.
So, chieftain. Right. That beating was a great success. as far as I would say. And this shield is better than what I have now, I believe. Heroic Stormcloak boots. Also better than what I'm wearing currently. These are light, so I have no much interest, and this I can turn into steel. Elven dagger. And now, you too shall be honored. So let's see here. Dwarven shield against heavy painted body shield. Yeah, that's a lot more armor over there. So let's mark it. And the Armorer's Challenge. Interesting. Lots of orichalcum, but I cannot use it for anything with my current skills, so it shall remain here as of now. It belongs to the Jarl, I believe. And let's see. I've learned things on these many combats. So what would we have here? Perhaps it would be best to pick up some more heavy armor skills, since so many are available. What was this again? Enraged on your shell of steel, you lash out when injured, focused and deadly in your pursuit of your aggressors. And this, hardened by armor, battle and strength in combat, your charged attacks use the weight of your gauntlets to crush adversaries. Stonewall, your trusty heavy shield moves easily with your arm, yet remains as sturdy as a mountain, deterring even a destruction mage's assault. Yes. Yes. Taking that. Good. Excellent. That should make me a better defensively oriented character. And with my defenses in check, I can eventually inspire my allies to do most of the fighting for me. Which in turn gets me out of the harm's way and back to being the proper lord that now that the rebuilding of Helgen has been brought out, I would actually like to be that again.